Hello, I'm Dr. Vanita Rattan. I'm a medically qualified doctor and a cosmetic formulator specifically for skin of colour. So today's video is a little bit different. We are doing a get ready with me for GARBA. Today is the first day of GARBA. I'm so excited. I've literally got all my outfits basically for the next week. And I haven't done a get ready with me for so long, I thought, let's do it today. So I've just washed my face. I'm just gonna quickly do my toner, my moisturizer. There's a couple of questions I wanna ask you throughout this video actually. So basically, as you know, I manufacture a lot of our products for skincare, for skin of color. So, you know, if you've been on the website, you'll know. But we are constantly evolving based on what you want. And so I have something very exciting to talk about today. This is just the toner quickly. I've just washed the face. I'm just hydrating because actually when you do GARBA, you sweat a lot. And when you sweat, you want to make sure that you have humectants on the skin. So your toner should have a high humectant ratio, a lot of glycerin. So you're holding water on that top layer of skin. So as you know, I have our Cera-Pep Brightening Moisturiser, but I actually went to the lab last week and I made a new iteration of Cera-Pep, but with two different forms of vitamin C in it. So I'm going to show you both and you tell me, so I'm sure most of you know by now actually what our Cera-Pep looks like. This is the normal Cera-Pep and this is what I manufactured last week, which was basically, this is just a sample. It's not going to come in a jar, of course, it'll come in the same, but it's got the vitamin C in it. And you know how so many of you said, Dr. V, we need a vitamin C serum. Can you make us a vitamin C serum? And I just thought, as a busy mum myself, I'm reluctant to put on another layer of cream, another layer of a serum, especially in the morning when you're trying to get your kids to school. So I thought, you know what I would love is our Cera-Pep moisturizer to just have the vitamin C in it. So people get that brightening effect. Plus they get the antioxidants that they love for the rest of the day. The thing I'm nervous about is Cera-Pep is one of my best sellers and you guys love it. And for me to change the formula of something that is doing so well is against what most companies would ever do, but this isn't most companies, this is made for you. And so if you tell me, Dr. V, can you please put vitamin C into the Cera-Pep moisturizer, then I will. I just want to get really close so you can see what my skin looks like. So I've got no makeup on and I've just put on our moisturizer. And that's it, because today it's an evening event, so you know there's no sunscreen now. So it's just my hydrating toner I put on and then my moisturizer. So that's what it looks like. And when you've got smooth base, putting makeup on is so much easier. Okay, so next actually we have the concealer that we are working on for you. So now it's October. We should have it delivered in the next 30 days. So that takes us to early November. Give me a couple of weeks. I'm hoping by the end of November, beginning of December, we will have our concealers ready for you. The second it is ready, I'm going to launch. I'm not even going to wait to do, you know, I was going to do a whole event and everything, but you guys have waited for so long. Thousands of you have asked me. So we are literally, the second it lands, I promise, the second it's manufactured, we will sell that same day. I'm not good. You know, later I'll do the launch, later I'll do all the events and everything else for it. But I promise you, I will be on the case with this one. So this is what it looks like. I love this because it is just so fatty and creamy. So I'm going to show you what it looks like in one eye. Now, the thing is that for us, and most concealers that I put on contain denatured alcohol in it, so you get that quick dry feeling, but it actually makes your fine lines worse. So you can see this is without and this is with, and it's just that quick. And that's the other thing I want to be so easy. It melts onto your finger because of the body temperature, and it's a one finger situation. You just pop it on, you can literally just leave and, you know, go and collect your kids from school. Like, that's how easy it is. And you feel like, you know, you feel like quite covered, and I could actually go out all night, dance all night with it. A couple of questions I wanted to ask you guys actually. So as you know, I have like really tried to improve the production of my YouTube channel. And the reason is I really want to give you the absolute best knowledge, the best information, evidence-based information, non-sponsored, but I also want to package it in a way that is the best on the internet. I think I have made some mistakes, to be honest, when I did try this. I think it became maybe too techie. I am obsessed with one specific channel called Mr. Who's the Boss. This guy's called Aaron Maney, lives in Nottingham, such an amazing YouTuber. You can tell that he's put so much effort into how he's done his videos. So I was watching him, learning from him, but actually he's a tech channel. And so when I implemented some of those things onto the skincare channel, I know you guys really hated it. I mean, some of those messages, I think 50% of some of those messages, like, Dr. V, like, what are you doing? I'm so sorry. This was me trying to improve and, you know, up my game and, you know, do a better job for you guys, but clearly, and so I went back to the drawing board and I tried to basically implement a few of the things, but I really just put all the editing into the first minute so that the retention was high in the first minute. And then like basically make it a bit more chatty for the rest of the video. This, by the way, is the Mario palette. I love it because of the mattes. And the thing is, you don't really tend to get acne on the eyelids. So for the eyelids, the one ingredient we want to avoid really is denatured alcohol because none of us want fine lines on our eyelids. Thank you very much. But actually, it doesn't even matter about having comedogenic ingredients on the eyelids because it's not like we break out on the eyelids. For the rest of the face, however, that is something you definitely want to avoid. So a little trick that I do is I get a little fluffy brush like this, and then I'm just going to get... Let's just get this duo. So let's just get any tube, right? Then I get my transition color. So here I'm going to be going to this color here. And I just hold it here. This is actually really tricky to do because I'm doing this into a selfie camera rather than into my mirror. Can't even see what I'm doing. I literally have one eye open. How's that? That's actually not bad. That is not bad. I'm going to fluff it out a bit more in a second with a bigger brush and do the same thing on this side. And that's the key, is to make sure you get the same angle. Poke my eye out. Yeah, so what else has been happening? I am realizing I have no boundaries at work. I released a video. It was like a Sunday and I was in the lab, and because it's my lab, it's not like I have to ask permission, you know, to go in or anything. And oh my goodness, the day before I just done the video on Beauty of Josian, and some of the products I love, some I don't like for us, but one of them I loved was the rice mask, and I thought let me go and see if I can create this because I've never created such a thick mask before. Let me see if I can figure it out. So on a Sunday I went down and, you know, I basically replicated this mask just to see what the percentage ratios would be in case I ever decide to make a mask for you guys. I know one that I love. Then I put the video up, the reel up. I didn't think anything of it. And then one comment underneath was like, Dr. V, are we supposed to be impressed with your lack of boundaries at work? And I was like, no, don't be anything like me, please. I don't even want my kids to be like me. I tell them, like, live your life, be happy, and don't be like as extreme as mummy is. Next, I'm going to go in with a darker color because I really want to create that kind of wing look. So let's go with a dark brown. And I'm going to be wearing sort of like yellow. So I don't know if you can see my outfit. It's going to be very yellow. So I'm going to put a bit of yellow in as well in a second. Okay, so that's, I think it's decent. So one other thing, I'm just going to do my eyeliner in a second. One thing I wanted to talk to you guys about was, this is also not normal for brands to do, which is relaunch products they've already done, but improve formulas. But as we go along, so for example, I've already reformulated 3 of the products that I love that I haven't actually announced, but new ingredients came into the market since I formulated those products 2 years ago. I just feel like I want to give you what I would want to have. And so if I'm going to upgrade these formulas using the latest clinical studies and the latest ingredients, I would want that for you too. But this is not normal practice, because what it means is every time I create a new formula, I then have to send it off for testing. So stability has to go off again, microbiology, all the same tests have to go up. So, you know, there's a set of costs that happens, but it is what it is. And then the second thing that has to happen is you have to basically schedule in as something is running out. As say, for example, Cera-Pep Brightening Moisturiser is running out. I gave myself about 6 months lead time in order to reorder packaging, but this time now with new artwork because there's new ingredients and new batch numbers, and then you have to also order the correct raw ingredients for that new formula. So it basically just makes everything a lot more difficult. In addition, costs of the raw ingredients goes up, but I would probably just absorb that into my company so it doesn't affect you guys, because it'd be something that I would want to create for myself. So I should be creating it for you guys too. But the flip side of this is that if you love a formula and you don't actually want an extra ingredient, like for example, like say the Cera-Pep moisturizer, me putting in vitamin C, some of you might be like, Dr. V, we don't want vitamin C, you know, I'm allergic to vitamin C. And then suddenly a product that you loved you can no longer use. That's the flip side of this. And this is one of the reasons why big companies don't do this. And I don't know what to do. Can you please tell me, guys, what would you want me to do? Would you like me to go through step by step the products that I've already reformulated? I do this anyway just for fun. So I reformulate anyway. I send off a test anyway, just in case I decide to start manufacturing it en masse, but I just want to be ready. So that's why I sort of do a lot of the groundwork before I even talk about it. But I am in two minds about this. There's a reason why the big companies haven't done that. Another question I have at the moment that I'm working on actually is, I'm chatting away. I'm just like not doing my makeup enough. So my eyes are done basically. I'm going to put some glitter on because you just can't have enough glitter when it comes to anything. I literally go to like a bar and I'll have glitter on my eyes. But we should probably do a bit of yellow. Pat McGrath does really beautiful yellows. Let me show you. Actually, have golds are amazing. So let me just quickly swatch them. So I was going to do this maybe on the inside of the eye. I don't know if you can see that. And I love this one. But this one, so beautiful. I'll put that in the corners a little bit. Fatin will be so impressed with me. She's my makeup artist. She normally does my makeup. But today I'm on my own. Okay, what was I talking to you about? Oh yes. So there's something really exciting that I want to do for you guys. It is my birthday coming up and I want to invite, first of all, 20 of you to come and get a free consultation with me, where I basically will do your full consultation, go through what your skin needs, ingredients your skin needs, and then actually give you the products that you need for the next 3 to 6 months, and then call you back in for a follow-up as well. And I want to film it for these 20 people, then put it on the website so you guys can see someone who looks like you with a similar skincare condition that you have, and then the results that have been seen. So if that's something that you would be interested in, can you please go on to Instagram? I will soon be announcing this, so keep your eyes open on @Skincare by Dr. V and Dr. Vanita Rattan, because I will be asking for 20 of you who can come to London twice, so for the consultation and then for the follow-up, and who are happy also to be on camera, because not everybody, feels comfortable on camera, which I absolutely understand. But this is something I really wanted to give back to my skin of color family. So, I'm so excited to do this one. But also, if there's anything else that you think, Dr. V, you know what, we'd really love if you did XYZ for us, I would do it. So you just let me know how else I can serve you best. Okay. So I am currently working on a foundation, but it is actually very, very difficult to do. This is one that's actually skincare. So that's what I'm using right now. But good news is that we have finally, after how many years and how much money, we've actually passed our tinted mineral sunscreen, which I'm going to make 2 colors. So I'm going to make a medium color and a rich color. Hopefully that will cover most of us, and it's non-comedogenic. It's great if you have oily, acne-prone skin. It's quite sheer, so it does go onto lots of different colors. So, you could be lighter than me or darker than me and still use the medium. So I wanted that on purpose because actually, I don't know about you, but for me at this stage, I don't really want to have to wear foundation every time I leave the house. We just don't have time for that. I want to just moisturize, apply my sunscreen, apply my concealer, and just leave. Look like I haven't just woken up from the dead. That's basically the purpose of, what I wanted to look like. I don't want to go full glam to school to pick up the kids. I just do my T-zone and just around the mouth area, because I don't want this bit to be shiny. I don't want to highlight that I have these lines around my nose, which we all get as we age. But I kind of like the dewy cheeks, so I like the gloss, and so I don't tend to put translucent powder there. The other little trick that I do is if I have Inzincable can be dewy everywhere, which most people don't like, and I just do exactly this, but then I keep this bit dewy, so then I feel like it gives it that glass look feel, minimizes your pores, but then it mattes this area down. Another thing I tend to do, I like the O-shaped lip rather than going outwards. So when I do my lips, I do it like this, and then I draw I just make up my own lip line. So just a bit more interesting. So the question now is, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to carry on doing online only, which means I have more freedom, which means I can basically make product that you want as quick as I can at reasonable prices? And I know the biggest problem for us right now is shipping, and I'm well aware that the problem here is shipping. So a couple of things we've done. First of all, we've done, of course, the minimum spend free shipping. Then we created the loyalty scheme. Now we're working on a subscription model as well. It just makes it easier for you and you accumulate your points easier. We're going to create a referral scheme as well, which I think we've actually just created the referral scheme. So that also gives you free points. And also, the more of your friends that are buying something, the more you can buy in bulk. And hopefully it's just like free shipping then if you're doing a subscription model. So yeah, it's a really tricky one. I've just implemented Klarna as well, which I know a lot of you guys wanted. So we've done that as well. How's the colour looking, by the way? I'm not even focusing on my face. It's really hard to do a makeup and talk at the same time. Look at my fingers. You know, a lot of you have asked me which of these lipsticks don't lead to lip hyperpigmentation, and very few are good for you, to be honest. You know, the best thing to do is to do lip liner and then do your lip balm. One thing I am thinking about with the concealers is I really want to do an event for anyone that can get to London, and that is basically, I wanted to basically do a lecture, like a Q&A, plus get makeup artists to colour match you, so that you know what colour you are on the concealers, and then create a lookbook so that the rest of our Skin of Colour family can see on the website which colour is most likely to suit them. Plus, of course, I'm doing samples as well, which we'll be posting out to anyone who wants them, who, you know, buys Dr. Q products. Is that something you guys would want? And if I do this event, usually, you know, we do an influencer event so the influencers can create content so that the rest of the followers can see. But ideally, what we want is really both. We want one thing for the influencers, and then we really want something for as many people to come as possible. So I'll just hire, you know, a huge space and do that. But let me know on the event what other things you would want me to create for you, do for you, so that it's really beneficial for you. And I would definitely make that happen. It's actually really hard to do this in a camera. Looks like I'm going cross-eyed, don't it? Because the camera's here and I have to look here in order to do this. The other thing I'm working on at the moment actually is a mascara that lengthens your eyelashes, because actually these snap your lashes, unfortunately. And so if you're trying to grow your lashes, this is a bit of a problem. But the other option is false lashes, which are actually terrible for your skin because of the glue, and you don't want to do that more than once a week. I often wear them for my filming sessions and they are very irritating. Okay, yeah, so I'm still failing on the mascara, by the way, because the mascara is not black enough. Huda has smashed it when it comes to how black these lashes look. It's not as easy as it looks, basically, because a black eyelash mascara for Caucasians is actually very different to a black mascara for us. We need, you know, black, because it's got to sit against our skin and actually be visible. Okay, so this is the look. Basically, what dupatta shall we go with? Which knee? Like this. I think it's too samey. This red. That's quite nice. Oh, this is samey. Too samey. But too washed out. Blue. Blue's quite nice actually. Maybe blue. Okay, so I'm almost there. So how do we feel about this? Do you know, I just realised in India they gave me so much jewellery when I went, but it was all silver, and now one time I get to wear it and my outfit is basically gold. So these earrings are from Red Dot Jewels. I love them. Actually, they're quite light. That's the thing, you know, when you're dancing, you need something that is not going to fall off. Really. I've got so many, I hope some of my outfits are silver because I feel really bad. Okay, right, so how do we feel? I don't know if you can even see from here. I need to pick my bangles. Got this like really cute little belt thingy, which I love. And I have my matching dandiya. So excited. Can you tell? I've got 30 minutes before we got to get out here. So I saw in a movie actually that Deepika Padukone, she did like a really cool kind of tattoo going down here. Not that I could understand what it was, but we're going to do dots just because that's very cool. I've got my 3 dots here. Any other dots? It's all about the dots. I've got all the dots. I'm ready! So there is one thing we need before, if you're going to go dancing and you don't want your hair to turn into a little frizz bomb, which mine does because I have naturally very curly hair. I have to put in strand strengthening oil. There we go. I think I'm ready. So excited. Put the rest on my skin.